Everybody's microphone on. Make sure. Make sure your microphone's on. The on position.
Hello. Is it on?
Home wrecker, microphone checker. Rip.
All right, yeah, we're on.
Right now?
Right now, sir.
This is how we do it. La 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 la. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. It's Monday night and we're feeling right. The party's here on the west side and the podcast is on and we turn it up. You can see us live from the basement. What's up?
Look, I'm gonna start beatboxing.
Welcome to Live from the Basement.
This is how we do it.
This is episode 8.
This is how we do it.
I am Artist DIY. What's up, everybody? Man, we doing it live. Let everybody introduce themselves.
What up? Ray sweating his balls off in the basement because it's hot.
Live entertainment. All right, this is Braylon. I'm in the basement kicking it with these fools.
Jose.
Damn. Okay. I'm Victor. Passing through.
Talk louder. I get shy, yo. So let me not look.
Ain't nobody but us.
So I'm Victor, and I'm passing through. So I'm here to say what's up and give my input here and there.
Hey, Kenny K.
And the man behind the mirror, AZNmike.
Yeah. Come in here, AZNmike.
No, you got it. No shot yet.
No headshot at all.
No boogies. No boogies.
If you have boogies, just leave a comment.
Oh yeah.
Tell them which side of white.
Again.
Man, did you have a good weekend?
We did.
What y'all do this weekend?
What did I do? I had a show here in the basement. Sold a piece to a little old lady. She was so sweet. She hugged me and everything.
Yeah, I saw her.
Yeah, it was dope.
Mm-hmm. She wanted some right.
I don't know. It felt like, but she gave me that when someone hugs you and they feel the love. Exactly how it was. It hit me in the feels. I thought it was dope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was real dope.
Had a boner.
Yeah, no boner.
No boner.
What
No
you do,
grandma boner.
My band played a show, One Fest, which is so rad, and there were like tons of bands, and it was awesome. It was amazing.
Killing it with the music.
What were you doing, Braylon?
Oh yeah, we went to the Underpass. There's a local bar underneath there off of
Oh,
Deep
we did.
Ellum.
We went there on Sunday.
Yeah, we went there like recently. I beat his ass, playing pool.
Man, the table
Twice.
Look.
2 times in a row, y'all.
First off, I was banging that ass. Like,
Whoa.
I was hitting.
Whoa,
I was right.
whoa,
That's exactly what I was, too.
whoa.
That ain't no whoa. Ain't no whoa. We had no lube. I was banging that ass.
Yo, you
That's
was
exactly what it was. AZNmike says back into the porn.
Right back into the
But
porn.
look, I was hitting all these crazy trick shots, and he was like, "Oh shit!" But our table was warped, so when the ball is going and it starts to pick up speed for some strange mystical reason. That's exactly what happened. Like his ball would get to the middle of the table and slow down, and then speed up and go right in the hole. I'm like, what kind of bullshit is this?
That's not what I'm ready.
That's what happened.
This is what happens when you lose. You make excuses.
Doing trick shots on you?
No, I was doing trick shots on him.
I mean,
And then when he what was that? The last game. Was it the last game?
Yeah, it was the last game I beat that ass. That's what happened.
Do you see how quiet it was?
Because I know
That's
it's
because
true.
everybody knows.
No
it
one
wasn't
believe
true.
in it.
I mean, because when I did it,
But anyway, it's a dope bar. If you're here in Dallas or if you ever stop by, roll through Expo Park. The name of the place is called the Underpass.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the Underpass Lounge or something. It was really dope, man. They had a live band. I don't even know their name, but they were awesome. It was pretty dope.
They're giving us that Lebanese Texas flair with that funk on the end
it was
of it.
like funky Siberian music. That's exactly what it was. Yeah, like yeah. Oh man,
Like
but
belly dancing music?
yeah, like belly dancing music, but it had funk to it. So it's like thinking about that, like
That's called Bohemian music.
Bohemian. Is that what it is?
Bohemian.
But the way they were playing it, it wasn't like
That's
Bohemian
that's the
is.
thing about Bohemian music. It's not. one thing.
Because that's not what he called it either. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Siberian funk.
yeah, he said
Yeah,
Siberian
something
funk,
with
and that
Siberian.
sounds much better than Bohemian. I don't know. Like, I like that. I like the sound of Siberian funk. That sounds like some real. That sounds like some funky shit.
What about you, Kenny? Well, what about you, Vic? Since you have the mic.
This weekend, I got to learn how to talk better with this thing. But
You're the Prince, man. You should already know how to.
If you hadn't noticed, Victor does look like it's the man, the myth, the legend, the symbol, Prince. That's really what's going on.
bring it down.
He purified himself in Lake Minnetonka this
Minnetonka,
weekend.
the waters of Lake Minnetonka.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I'm very fond of waffles with pancakes. Yeah. But no, I had a pretty good weekend, yo. Like Saturday, I had 2 shows. I had one here at the basement with Ray and Daniel and Taylor. They had put on a pretty solid show. That show was pretty dope. Lots of good people, good art. And then I had another one over here at Red Pegasus Comics. It was a closing reception for my last for my show here in Dallas, and taking that into Phoenix this weekend. And yeah, I mean, it was dope. I sold some T-shirts, sold some artwork. Geeked out on comics for like an hour with some people and shit. So
Red Pegasus 2, Oak Cliff. If you're in Dallas, go check that out.
Yep.
Look him up on Facebook.
family
Red Pegasus.
owned, right
Yeah.
there.
Mm-hmm.
And then Sunday, I was recovering from all that.
All that alcohol.
Oh, I mean, it's just all that, getting out and doing stuff. I was out until like 5 a.m.
Were you like super tired? When's the last time you've been out at 5 a.m? Like, you know what I mean? Like, when you kicked it when you were younger, you can stay up until like at least 6.
5 all the time.
I know, Ray. What you talking about when you was
But see,
younger?
like,
man?
it's the
You'll
thing
do
is-
it,
the thing
homie.
is, it's like
But
when
then
I'm,
you
when I'm
sleep
working
until, like,
like
4.
6 days, when I'm working 6 days a week, like 10-hour days, and then you have that one day where you're just like. Plus, I went to the truck yard and I had to get parts for my car, so I was working on my car that day too. So, I mean, it was just a long ass day.
Victor, the mechanic, jack of all trades, working on his car, doing shows.
You had to rig that motherfucker up. Victor got Victor's water pump.
Just saying.
Just gave out on us.
Victor's water broke.
It technically did. Like it came unhinged, right? And
It melted, the coolant reservoir melted into my rotor, and then it started melting and coolant poured out, and it was overheating. So I found a spare part. It took me like a couple hours to put it in. So if you I'm just saying, if y'all need some slight mechanic work and body work, hit Ray up to hit me up to let him know what you want to pay, and he'll let me know, and then we'll find someone to fix it for you.
that's right.
That sounds about right.
That's about
Some
how it
real
works.
shit happened too. When the reservoir broke, we stopped at a gas station because we didn't know it was broken.
Oh yeah.
And then this cool ass Marine dude was like, "Hey, y'all need some help?" Me not knowing what was going on, I thought Victor was just putting some more brake fluid in his car.
Because I have no brakes.
Yeah, we riding dirty. Don't tell nobody.
Already.
It's
I mean,
custom,
Victor has the coast to a stop. Like when we get to a stop, like, we almost died like 15 times already. Yeah,
I'm
It's okay
saying
if you decide to die. But
I'm a
afraid
risk
that you're gonna
taker,
kill
but
somebody.
at the same time, I'm aware. Like I
You're gonna
feel
make
it.
it to like one of my kids. Or
Well,
something.
well, no.
What is your kid doing in the middle of the street?
He was crossing. Didn't know that you could take a mile.
And he's down there. That means you need to be watching your kids, bro. Like you should be walking like without
we got
supervision.
Stop a block away.
You'll hear me coming though. You'll hear me coming. It's like
All right, he coming to stop y'all.
And
Just
Victor's
wait on it. Just wait on
We
it.
got the e-brake and we bunny rubber with. We stick our feet out and make sure we get stopped.
Going
But all right,
straight
we're
retro.
at the gas station, and dude was like, "You guys need some help?" Because Victor had the hood up, and I was like, "No." Victor was like, "Maybe." He was like, "I got some water and stuff if y'all overheating." So dude comes over and he's like, "All right." So he looked at the reservoir. He's like, "Oh damn, you got a hole in this." So all right, hold on. I got some electrical tape, and I was like, "What the fuck are you gonna do with this electrical tape?" So he goes, he gets the tape, and he rigs this motherfucking like reservoir up.
he was really proud to be a Marine too.
Oh,
I was like,
definitely.
"Oh, that's dope." He's like, "Yeah."
Yeah, I'm a motherfucking jarhead. We can fix anything. That's
And
what he
then,
told
and
us.
then
With this tape.
But after he said
believe
that,
him.
he was like, he went straight for like the radiator cap.
Yeah, fucking
shit.
juices every goddamn
Like,
way.
I lost half of my coolant in his face.
I already knew what was gonna happen. So he went for the fucking cap, and I just said, "Oh shit!" I backed up. But see, he knew too, because he was turning it and like kind of jerked him back a little bit.
Yeah.
And then he fucking did it, and it was just like all over. And I was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah.
And I thought it was gonna be like one of those fucking Wizard of Oz moments where you're like, "Ah!" Yeah, because it was green and all over his ass. I was like, oh,
like Two Faces.
yeah. I was like, oh, shit.
Like, hey, bro, you decided to touch the car.
Right,
I had
right.
nothing to do with it.
I was like, are you okay? And he's like, oh, yeah, it's hot, but I'm okay. You know what I mean? So I'm like, damn, this motherfucker for real. And then he started fixing other shit on the car. He would not let us leave until he checked everything.
And he's like, you don't have any brake fluid. Do you want me to bleed your brakes? Bleed your brakes? And I was like, nah, I'm good. He's like, oh, it'll take me 5 minutes. I was like, I'm good. And like, he was like adamant. He would not take no because he was like, and
then he hit us with this. He was like, he had everything rigged up and ready to go. He's like, all right. He's like, all right. And then he looked at me. He was like, are you black? I was like, yeah. He's like, well, then Jimmy rigged it. And I was just rolling. Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah. Swear to God.
And it was like that pause, insert awkward applause here.
Yeah. We were dying. I was like, that's awesome. You're dope. Yeah, but shouts out to America for coming through. to the Marines.
What did you do, Kenny, this weekend? You got mics coming from both sides.
Take them. Just take them. Take the mic.
Not much actually. Well, the girlfriend's away on vacation, so just came out here on Saturday, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Bought a Vic's t-shirt.
Oh, look at that, cousin.
Buy one, the man.
Yeah, go.
He's sitting right there. You can get one of these.
Find him on Facebook, Victor Ortiz.
And then we got some kids.
With the VIK. Not VIC.
Okay.
Yeah.
Already, man. So I guess today we were kind of going over on Saturday at the show. Like,
what were we talking about?
Man, we're like coming up with some really, really awkward slang terms.
Yeah. Well,
So,
yeah.
what's up with that? I thought we'd just go ahead and take it away with some weird slang and see if we could figure out what's the science behind it.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck do they mean or where'd they come from?
Yeah, slang. Slang is that real shit, man. Like what I just said, real shit. That's slang. And like people like, they look at you like, what the fuck? And it's hard to like, when you've incorporated slang into the English language, it's hard to go back to regular words. Mm-hmm. I've been on a job interview and almost about to say shit or motherfucker before because I've said it so much in my own. I'm like, man, these motherfuckers. Or they would be like, how would you handle this situation? I was like, well, that shit, but I didn't say shit. I'd be like that. The way I would handle this situation instead of that shit.
Instead of that.
Please part Samuel Jackson.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
It happens. But there's some cool ass slang. Like the one I was looking at was, I said it yesterday, Cadillacing. So you don't know what Cadillac think? When you think Cadillacing, you think this big body car, this big car, you
swanging, swanging and banging.
Chilling. That's what it means.
Texas. That's how we do it, y'all. We swing.
Hand on the steering wheel.
Lean all the way back.
Cadillacing.
Forever.
Long turns. So you Cadillacing.
Make U-turns.
No, none of that.
You can be Cadillacing outside of a car. Like we Cadillacing right now. We're just kind of hanging out, chilling, having a good time. That's Cadillacing.
Smooth sailing.
Yeah.
But that's probably another slang word.
Smooth sailing.
Yeah.
Going into slang word to slang word.
Yeah, we're describing slang words with slang words.
Yeah. I just use chilling. Shit ain't cold. Yeah, we ain't no chili in here.
I think the most versatile. I'm just saying. I think one of the most versatile slang words is shit, because shit's cool and shit.
And fuck.
And you know what I'm saying? Like I will start it off on the thread of shit.
Go ahead.
So shit can mean like
talk close to your mic. Talk close to that.
Shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shit. Like shit can describe is a noun. Shit is a verb. Like
hit him with a sentence.
Shit.
Hit him with a sentence.
Like shit. I don't know. Like
or that shit is cool.
Or hey,
or
pass
shit.
Or pass that shit. Hey, there's some shit. That's like was that proverb or pronoun or something?
Proverb. Somebody didn't pass me.
Like, that's my own slang. So,
that's a verb that gets paid.
Yeah. Shit's cool. I mean, like shit goes a long way. Like it can describe something. It can. It's an actual object, but it's actually like a descriptive term for something.
Right. You're not actually talking about feces.
Right.
You're talking about.
Well, you can be.
You can. Yeah.
Can be,
You can.
Depending on the context.
Yeah. Depending on the context. Yeah. But usually when people say, when you're in a conversation and there's no doo-doo around, they're talking, they're talking about something, a thing, a person, place, a thing. Like, I went to that shit, or look at them shits. That's two things.
Or look at that shit over there. It's real shitty.
Right?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Right? And it could be positive or negative. Like, shit's dope.
Yeah, that's
the shit.
That is the shit.
Right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or my favorite is like, shit.
All right.
Shit.
Yeah, that's
like you bring it back, like you lean back with the two though. That's how you make it proper.
You Cadillac into it.
Shit.
Yeah.
Damn, rolled into it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot.
Fuck goes a long way.
Fuck does go long.
Like, fuck these motherfuckers for what motherfucking fun and all. You could just like say it in like multiple uses in just one sentence.
It usually describes excitement. Fuck. Like,
Fuck these fuckers.
I don't know about excitement, but
it can.
Or like grief. Fuck.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, it depends on how you say it.
Yeah.
Or when someone gets hyped up. Fuck.
Right?
or fuck yeah.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah.
Or even like there are some words that have been I know I sound like a commercial, sound like one of those educational things. There are some words that have been introduced in the English language that people didn't even know they were slang words. Like nah. Like
Nah.
N-A-H.
That's not a word.
It's like nah. No, that's not a word at all.
Nah,
What
right?
were we talking about? Awesome.
Or
No.
Yeah, like awesome. Awesome. People use awesome for everything, but it was actually, what was it? Go ahead.
Awesome originates from the Bible, and
Jesus.
it's defined as inspiring or displaying of awe. Or displaying awe.
Oh, it's
That thing is
awe.
awesome. Yeah.
Leaves you in awe.
Yeah.
It's funny because I was watching one of those sitcoms that take place in the past, and
Right.
the kids kept saying, I think it was like That 70s Show or something, and they kept saying awesome. They're like, you watch your mouth. That's a holy word.
Yeah.
Mm.
Awesome. Dang, I need to stop saying awesome. Man.
Yeah.
Yo, like you ever drop
Yeah, that's
you
the
ever drop some slang on some youngins and you feel old as fuck?
Man.
When you
pretty old.
when you say on point instead of on fleek.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, what
know
the
what that
fuck?
means.
You gotta be on fleek.
Yo, you know the one I think is weird?
What?
On the cools?
On the cool.
I don't
you
like
hate
that
on-
shit.
on the
That
cool.
don't even
Jose.
make sense to me.
On the
Come on, Jose. You gotta be down with
That's
on
just
the cool.
Bay, I think it's just lazy.
Yeah.
Bay is lazy as fuck. Like instead of saying babe, it's like babe.
Right. Right.
That's my
You
bad.
know,
Babe.
I always thought that originated from the French word for boo or whatever it's called.
Boo.
You know that word?
Because that was another one. Like
But
my,
it's-
my boo. My boo.
My
thing.
But it's actually pronounced bow.
My bow.
Yeah, the actual
Bow.
French word
Boat thing.
is pronounced bow.
My bow thing.
Yeah, I think I looked it up one time when I was younger, and I thought it meant like my beloved, my fiance, something like that.
Right. It's pretty legit. I mean, and like you were saying, like on the cool. So on the cool can go plenty of different ways. It's like, on the cool.
Even for slang though, it sounds like grammatically incorrect
It
for some
does.
reason.
It does. And like you can't, like I said, like you kind of can't take slang literal, because if you do, it won't make sense.
Yeah, it won't make any damn
whatsoever.
sense.
But I feel old when I started to try to make sense of shit.
Yeah.
Like back in the day, I didn't give a fuck. I just said
You
it.
just said it, yeah.
Yeah.
With the context that you thought was right.
Yeah. And
Like-
now it's like I'm trying to that doesn't sound right. And it's like, damn.
Yeah.
You're asking your kids and shit, like, wait, is this right?
We were talking
Am I
about
seeing
this
it right?
yesterday.
Jose,
Like,
remember the time we tried to change the word dope into drugs instead of saying that's just dope?
Oh,
that's
yeah.
just drugs. But we kind of canceled that because personally I felt like saying that shit was drugs over the phone was like that's one of the trigger words, and I was like,
You might end up on a list somewhere.
FBI at your house, like you said, drugs
So-
like 50 times in this.
So where they at?
Yeah, with the drugs.
but that made sense to us, right? When we were
Yeah.
like, "Man, that's just drugs. Like, yeah. Instead of that's just dope, we were trying to make it our own. But
I mean, what are some slang words for drugs though? Weight.
Yeah, weight.
Work.
Rose,
White girl.
and some work.
Yeah, white girl.
How they start naming all drugs after white people? All of a sudden?
At the same
Cocaine.
time, we should probably watch it because in case people putting some work out there, we don't want to give all the hot words away.
Yeah, that's true.
They're bad.
Man, he know you ain't got
See,
no
now,
work.
in that context, when he said "fuck that," like the context of that meaning fuck. What did you really mean there, Daniel?
And Reggie.
Yeah, Reggie.
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 That's marijuana.
That's like yanta weed.
Corn. Like,
Yeah. We got Molly now.
Molly. Yep. Pop that Molly.
Hannah Montana. AZNmike. Yeah. Hannah Montana.
Hey, wait. Have you guys noticed they're naming all this after like Caucasian females?
Yeah,
It's
because
all
it's
cocaine.
cocaine.
Because it's all cocaine.
I just thought that was just
You
quite
didn't put
odd.
two and two together. Like,
I knew. I put it out there for all the viewers that may or may not know.
It's all the names that sound Caucasian. It's because it's cocaine.
yeah.
You know, Reggie ain't no Caucasian guy.
No.
Reggie's probably black.
That's that.
Yeah,
It's regular ass
it's
weed.
regular ass weed, Reggie. Yeah,
So Reggie,
Reginald, that's another one too. Reginald, if they really want to get proper with it.
No.
Reginald.
or
man.
that wet. Remember the
Oh,
wet? Yeah.
that's that PCP.
PCP, embalming fluid
that's what that is called. I didn't
Yeah,
know
it's called
PCP
wet.
and bombing fluid was the same
Yeah.
thing.
What are some slang words for crack?
for crack.
Right? It's
Pretty
Crack, I
simple.
think so. It's just crack.
it's just that much about. Hey man, hey,
Mush mouth.
it's that right there. The smack.
Oh, smack.
Yeah.
But I thought that is that what it is? Yeah,
Smack's heroin.
Is it?
Yeah,
Is it
Smack's
heroin?
heroin.
It's like an old school.
Smack.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
Smack,
Yeah.
skag.
Oh, that's why.
And then, they call it Brown Town too.
Yeah,
Oh,
the brown.
That's
It's not
true.
the squirts. It's heroin. Yeah. Cheese.
That's
we were
the-
talking about that the other day. Cheese, like there was a big upsurge in cheese, and all of a sudden, like I really liked
Yeah, we
eating
used to call it
cheese,
queso
Yeah.
too.
like from cows, but
Mhm.
like they fucked up the word cheese for me.
What,
Cheese fries.
what was that other one that was out now that was like worse than crack, but like it's got like a no.
Oh wow.
You were smoking that shit too?
You know what I'm talking about? It's called like
anything.
it's like a Spanish word. Like I don't know what the fuck it was called. It was like it was like La Loca or some shit like that or some shit like that. I don't know.
Have you heard of that shit? Was it alligator or croc or some shit? In
Oh, they eat
Russia?
your
Yeah.
skin.
Crocodile. Yeah.
Crocodile.
Bath salt. Why did they call it bath salt?
I think it is just bath salts. Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Going crazy?
Yeah.
Now what it
Yeah.
it's like eats people up from the inside.
Yeah. But
Fucking raw.
anyway,
Pretty gnarly. Yeah.
back on to slang and not.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Yeah.
Fuck drugs.
Don't
Drugs
do
are
it.
bad.
Drugs are
Don't do
not
it.
cool, guys.
Synthetically made drugs are bad. Don't do them.
I
Our
remember,
natural
like we were talking
ones.
about we and you were talking about the other day, like what it do.
Oh, that's
Like,
my
what
favorite.
it
That's
do.
my
What
all-time
does it
favorite.
do?
You with what it do? It
What
just
it
does
means
it do?
how are you doing? Like how are you doing? Like what it do? Like that means how are you doing? Like it do it. You could be like it do
good.
That's
it
not
do.
grammatically correct.
Either.
It's not. It's not.
But
In any way.
It does work. I mean, I'm sure all cultures and all like all what do you call it?
Culture.
Yeah, cultures. Yeah, I guess so. I was trying to find another word for it. They all have their own slangs.
Squads.
like
Raymond.
like
we're talking
cool
Yeah.
has been a slang for a long ass time, and it's been introduced in the English language. Cool,
The
like,
birth of
shit
cool.
ain't cold all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, that's cool. But you're saying that it's
Okay.
it's nice. It's okay. I'm cool with that. That's good.
I dig it.
or it used to be like bad. That's bad.
Oh, yeah, it's bad.
It's bad.
You know what? A lot of this shit because I think bad came from Michael Jackson's shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who's
you know?
bad?
And I think a lot of slang comes from like.
Well, I don't think so because I remember watching like Good Times and
And they said bad.
They said bad.
That's us, Little Mike, right? He was
Yeah, little
Yeah,
Michael.
Little Mike back
He
then.
was a little militant one with the afro.
Right.
Yeah,
But I think that's like music has hella influence on like culture and pop culture
Yeah, it really
and
does, right?
things that are trending, just like slang and like
Yeah.
trends and shit like that. And speaking of trends, like I was thinking about this the other day too when we were talking about slang and trends. Glam rock. Remember glam rock? Motherfuckers was just
What?
dressing like up like women.
I think you mean like hair metal.
Yeah, hair metal, but they call it glam rock too. Like there's two.
Well, glam rock is cool. Hair metal sucks.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Well, I mean, you had a bunch of dudes in tights wearing women's clothes,
Like Poison and shit.
Is that what you mean?
Hey man, why are you trying to why are you trying to separate and subjugate men from women now?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, don't be bringing this on our cast. We're gonna kick you off the show.
I'm not
Yeah.
Vote it off the couch.
Anyway, back there were males who were dressing. There you go, like the ladies, their hairstyles and everything. Like
Maybe they were all dressing like each other. You ever think about that?
look, shut your ass up.
You equality motherfucker, shut up over there.
Look, there's gonna be some guys gonna come in, but like, yeah, tell that Prince motherfucker to shut up.
They just haven't bathed themselves in the lake.
Minnetonka. But
That was all 80s, right?
yeah, that was all 80s. And then there was even in the 90s. I remember when Outkast, fucking Andre 3000 was wearing the grandma joints, those little grandma hats, and then all the hood dudes were wearing them.
All them sharp.
Yeah,
too,
all
right?
the hood dudes.
Yo, you know the one I remember for sure was the sipping on some syrup. The video.
What's the name of those hats, man?
It looked like they took it off a lamp.
Yeah, but it was like the little Asian hats.
Yeah.
Mike, you know what we talking about? Since you Asian,
Why do we defer to Mike?
Asian? We gotta ask Asian Mike.
No, it ain't. Hold up. Look, if Mike was like, if Mike, no, you know we talking about Mike. You know we talking about.
You talk about Asians, and you're
Like Mike, these are Mike's people. If y'all ask me something about black people, I'm
Hey,
like,
did y'all know though that today was National Watermelon Day? Did y'all know that?
Nope.
I'm just saying though.
How do you know that, Asian?
Everybody's
National
fucking
Watermelon
posting
Day.
hashtag watermelon.
What, is there a bunch of black folks celebrating?
No, I'm just saying though. But did y'all know
Probably
that? We'll be good. It's too late though. You're gonna get
Yeah.
like diarrhea or something.
Yeah, I'm not a watermelon fan at all. We keep
love
talking about this.
It's all right. I eat it when
That shit
it's
is-
okay.
that
With
shit is gross.
Lucas. Mhm. All
It's
that.
90s Andre 3000, not up to date.
Like what were you talking about? The one with the flowers?
Yeah, like the potted plant hats.
You know what word I'm bringing back though?
Which one?
Digging,
Digging.
vibe,
Digging a scene.
and foxy. Foxy's a tough one because you can't be like, oh man, you foxy and
I don't
shit.
know. People still use vibe. I hear vibe a lot.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's coming back, you know. So I'm feeding into it. But like Foxy is another one that's kind of like, yeah. Hendrix made that shit hot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I use that to describe.
Cleopatra.
Yeah,
Yep.
I fuck with Foxy.
Yeah, me too.
It's like,
Foxy.
damn, you fine? Like, no, I'm classy, so you're foxy.
What did you
like,
say? That they say it in Britain? Or what did you say?
The word we had for cool or awesome.
Fit. Wasn't it fit?
Oh yeah. Like in Britain, when they're gonna call a woman hot, they go, she's fit.
She's fit.
Instead of like she's fine, I'll be like, oh man, check out that lady, she's hot. Like, yo, check her out, she's fit over there. She's fit.
Fit over there.
Girl, you fit in the mud,
Another
girl.
weird one too, like hot. Like you like, damn girl, you hot. Like, we'll get us some water then. But it ain't. Jose is dropping some knowledge. What was that?
Miles Davis.
Oh,
Wrote the cool.
I don't.
I was just gonna say like one thing. Jose, when me and Jose first met, he knew I was from like New England because of my slang. He started laughing real hard about it because I used the word wicked.
Yeah, wicked.
Because
Wicked.
like that's something we also don't think about when it comes to slang is where does it come from? Because in England, wicked was popular, and somehow that got over to New England,
Mhm.
and we all said wicked, and even my teacher's like, "Why are you calling that chick wicked?" I was just like, "Well, that girl wicked. She's a nice girl, isn't she?" I was like, "Yeah, she's wicked."
She's wicked cool. You know what? When I use regularly now, then I didn't even think about it, was hella. Like that's just hella dope.
That's hella true.
Yeah, I use it like a lot.
That's funny.
Man, well, like now with social media, man, there's like new words popping up every day, man.
And they don't make sense,
Yeah.
man. Like I'm lost. Like I felt like our shit made more sense than like the newer shit.
Well,
Like,
now it's just like acronyms. That's all there is now.
yeah,
Yeah,
I think our whole conversations are gonna end up like that.
Yeah, like DB,
Yeah.
dad bod.
Oh.
They used to be dirty bastard.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Times have changed.
Dad bod. That's funny.
Dad bod. I think we all qualify for dad bods.
It's all right.
I know, speak for yourself over there.
That's all right, girl. Come on.
Yeah, you know what a dad bod is?
The pot.
I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. Go ahead.
I don't know. See, and apparently chicks like the dad bod. I don't know. We talked about this
Yeah, I
already.
think
We
so.
did talk about this.
He's ready to father.
We just like.
yeah, that's bullshit. I don't know, girl. I know like some fucking hairy ass, fucking chubby guy.
I think that's mainstream media said like it's okay, guys, stay
With
lazy.
some chunky dudes.
They probably got hella money.
But you know, they
Hella
find
money.
out chubby is where the love is. A chubby dude, a chubby guy. Ain't
Wait, hold on. Mike just said they probably got a chunky bank account.
No, like I mean, I talked to a few chicks that like, you know, they like to have a guy that looks happy. So I guess, you know, if he's chubby, he's got like food in his belly, so he's happy and shit.
Well, I
that's
mean,
good.
and that's
like,
something warm to snuggle up to.
Yeah, yeah,
You know
I
what I'm
dig.
saying,
You
to
know,
grab
but at
on.
the same time, it's like one motherfucker's just like.
Is that how y'all got yours, girl? What about you, Ken? Is that how you got your girl with the dad
By
bod?
being chuddy. Screw you.
With the dad bod.
I don't know why she came to me though.
Yeah,
So Ray probably knows about why though more than I do. I don't know.
I don't know why your girl does it.
Because he had to encourage her to go after me and that stuff.
Oh shit!
It's a big story. It's a big
That's
story.
too long of a story.
It's too long of a story. But I'm just gonna say we were interested in each other.
There
But
you go.
stuff
End
happened.
of story. End of story.
But I was gonna say one of the interesting things is like back in like what's the word? Old England. Well, at one point in time, it used to be attractive when guys were fat, not just dad bod, really
They meant
fat,
that you were rich
and you could eat,
Yeah, that
and
you
they
could eat.
found that hot, and I was
Yeah.
like, ooh.
We found that what do you call that, financially stable people
Mhm.
who eat more.
Hmm.
Yo, that's
Attracted to them more.
that also like not to put you out, Mike, again, but I remember like my Asian friends in high school, they would tell me that like in well, like this, these are my Vietnamese friends because they're like mad Vietnamese people in my high school. They would be like, they would tell me that like, you know, you see like skinny chicks, like really cute chicks and stuff with like really big fat dudes because that meant that they were eating real good, so they could probably provide better than like little skinny dudes. So I was like, hell yeah.
Everybody hating on the skinny dudes over here.
Look, ain't nobody hating on skin dude.
Look at that big old
Ain't
belly.
nobody
I ain't
hating
got
on
no
skin
dad
dude.
bod.
I'm just saying. I'm
I
just
ain't got
saying.
no
like,
dad bod
Like
player.
people be hating on the chubby folk all the time. Don't sleep on the chubby people, man.
I don't hate on the chubby, but like I feel like, man, some people you see them and you're like, man, you know you're unhealthy, bro. Like you need to like chill.
But
You
the question,
chill.
but the question you must ask, Jose, is, you know, unhealthiness is not always on appearance on the outside.
And on
That's
that
true.
note,
You can
it
be
like
skinny and
on
unhealthy.
that note, like being slim and being a little hefty, you know, like doesn't matter because if you're unhealthy, you're unhealthy. And
Yeah.
like when you fucking you walk
with the F.
with the
Unhealthy.
unhealthy, son.
That's that Mike Tyson.
Yeah, yeah.
You
I
unhealthy.
mean, you unhealthy as fuck, man. It's just like walking up and down the stairs. Like, you catch my breath, like, bro, like that was 12 steps.
I
You
don't
know what
know.
I'm saying?
Sometimes that shit kills a lot of people. Though.
That's what I'm my
Like,
point exactly.
Sometimes
like, and that, like, you know, and then the mainstream media that says that dad bods are hot now is because they want you to be like okay with being lazy.
No,
I think
I
okay.
don't-
This
I don't think it's that.
this is my like
I don't think it's
my
that.
whole like what's that shit called?
I want to hear his theory.
My conspiracy theory thing is like, it's like, look, okay, you have all these guys hitting the gym doing the CrossFit thing and being
Right.
all fucking swole or whatever.
Right.
And they can be big dudes too. No, I'm not saying like they have to be cut and ripped. Like I've seen dudes pull trailers with their teeth. Big dudes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stocky.
The monsters.
Yeah, yeah. And then and then here comes Fox News, fake news. Everybody, Fox News is fake. It's not real. It's garbage for your brain. And
Damn.
yeah, they're paid actors, and they're pushing this whole propaganda of saying dad bods are hot. It's like I don't think
I didn't see that on Fox. Though.
I mean, I saw it on Fox.
I didn't see it on Fox.
I saw it on Fox first.
Yeah,
And
I,
then I
just,
saw it blow up from there.
and I see it everywhere on
and
Facebook.
and then my thing is like they're saying that dad bods are hot, which I get. Okay, they're putting for men to feel comfortable in their bodies, but
Right.
at the same time, it's like eat more pizza, drink more beer, feed that dad bod. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why would you tell
Yeah.
someone to clog their arteries and kill themselves from the inside and say that's sexy?
I mean, we're also listening to someone who doesn't eat meat at all. So.
Hell yeah,
Ooh,
vegetarian. So I'm just
shade.
saying that's a lifestyle choice. I mean, everybody has their lifestyle.
Man, I envy you, bro. I eat too many. I eat too much meat for. I don't know. I couldn't. I wish I could.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a very like. I don't really like envy like people who don't eat meat.
Mhm.
I feel like we've been eating meat fucking forever.
Yeah.
So,
But my thing is just like once you've elevated to know that you can get your nutrients and your vitamins and your proteins and antioxidants from other sources besides meat, then you've already realized that you don't need it anymore. And then as if you go by the Bible scripture,
but then if I was eating plants, and I'd be like, oh, I don't need that plant stuff. I could be eating meat and get the same stuff. So it could go.
Yeah.
it goes either
Yeah.
way depending on
I mean,
how
it's a
just-
choice.
Yeah, it's a choice.
Yeah, it's a choice.
It's an
Yeah.
outlook. But at the same time, what happens if all the meat's gone?
Yeah, if all the plants are gone.
Well, if all the
plants,
I'm saying if all the plants are gone, then that means all the meat's gonna be gone because the plants.
If all the meat is gone, all the plants are gonna be gone too.
Hey, this is my point. It goes if the plants are gone, then the meat, the cows. I want to say the meat, whatever people consume that eat the plants, their main food source is gone. So it's a trickle down effect. That means everybody's fucked. So that means we're all screwed.
Yeah.
So then what means why eating all the damn plants?
I'm just gonna be honest here. I'm missing the point of all this. I feel like we're just getting into like a pissy contest about meat versus vegetables.
That's right. That's exactly what we said.
We were talking about like
we're like 5 seconds away from putting dicks out right now.
We were talking about like how like they're trying to sell more junk food, which doesn't really have anything to do with meat or vegetables.
Look, regardless of all that.
Hey,
anyway,
I'm just saying.
Back to the dad bod. Look, I think it's gonna be all. I think it's gonna be all right. Men be comfortable in your skin. If you skinny, big, small, whatever, it don't matter.
Just be
Let's
healthy.
Go for a walk every now and then. You know, keep yourself healthy.
Yeah, be healthy. You know what I'm saying? I walk.
Eating a girl has nothing to do with your. It's all about how you talk to them.
All that.
It's all about your attitude.
All that. And sometimes it's your features. I mean, like, you know, that's the first thing that they see.
Your dick.
So, I mean, if they like big bellies, they like big bellies. I mean, I don't knock them because they like big bellies. Doesn't mean I'm unhealthy because my belly is big. Just means I got a big belly, or maybe I got gas or something.
It's the hardest part to get rid of.
Yeah, like it's okay. Anyway, yeah.
What was next on our?
We didn't really have anything next. We just I wanted to talk about fitness though. I did want to talk about that.
So
we were already on the
rewind though. Like what I learned from studying philosophy and esoteric stuff, whatever. And I don't preach, but I'm saying like, if you kill something, eat all of it. Don't waste anything.
Yeah.
If you're getting food from fast food,
I agree. 100%.
If you're getting fast food, like you don't know where this 100% beef comes from. 100% beef could be 5 cows.
Yeah.
And those are slaughtered. Like I mean, everything is killed. Yes, when you consume it. But I'm saying if I'm gonna eat meat, like I want to make sure I know where it comes from.
Right. I 100%
and so
agree.
It's like when people consume that, they're taking on that with that heaviness with them. And I'm just saying that's another reason why I chose to be vegetarian, because it's less. I'm not gonna say this completely innocent, right? But it's less. Corruption of that actual thing that I'm consuming. So that's where we go to that. And on that one, I'm gonna say my ending piece will be shit's good and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I like to eat vegetables and I like flavor, and I will eat a bear. I've eaten a bear before.
Wow. But there's definitely a something that's very, very, I don't know. It's just different whenever you go out and kill something and you consume it all. It definitely puts a lot more respect, and I feel like there's like even when you're killing the animal or whatever, there's like that mutual respect that that I'm not being slaughtered, I'm being killed to eat, you know what I'm saying? And there's you don't get that same feeling whenever you're eating, meat from the store, or whenever you're eating a hamburger. It's definitely not the same, and I 100% agree with you with that. But I don't know. I'm a person that likes to hunt. I like to fish, and
as long as you don't get Cecil, you're gonna have that problem again.
Nah, I mean I don't hunt for sport. I hunt because to eat, and we eat, the whole deer, we eat the whole fish. It's good, and there's certainly a respect there that you have for the food that you're eating whenever you do it that way. And there's definitely no respect whenever you just buy it from the store.
Do you feel like it's cheating? Like, back in our prehistoric days, or the stories that we hear that, like, they didn't have guns. They had like sticks, and they hunted in packs.
I mean, you can ask that about. I mean, was it wrong for them to go from the rock to a spear, then from a spear to an arrow to an arrow? You know what I'm saying? Like,
man, I could dodge a rock or a spear, but like bullets. Like,
did you know how we use
they ain't no getting away.
I mean, but like where do you draw the line? I mean,
right, technology.
Yeah, I mean, as far as like, as long as you're doing it for the right reason, it doesn't matter what you use to do it with. It's just,
I just think whether or not you're going to call it a sport is when you're going to get into that. Like, if you're hunting by tricking something to come out. You're hiding, using an AK-47 or something ridiculous to kill a deer. You're like, oh yeah, this sport's amazing. Like that's no sport, man.
No, it's definitely wrong if you just kill an animal just to
mount it on your wall.
Mount it on the wall.
Yeah, that Cecil thing happened this week, right?
Yeah, it did.
That happened actually like a little longer than that. But I heard today that they're trying to extradite him.
Yeah,
Good.
That's what I heard. Yeah.
One thing that I wanted to ask, I saw this a lot on social media. Like a lot of people were like, why is everybody posting about Cecil the Lion, Black Lives Matter and stuff? Yeah. But I want to know, like, why is it mutually exclusive? Like, can you not care about the lion and care about black people?
Exactly. Because lives matter regardless. I
honestly am going to be honest. The Black Lives Matter thing makes me a little angry because Black lives do matter, but all lives matter.
But I also heard that they're not saying it that in a way that they don't mean like no other lives matter. Right. They're just saying that Black lives matters too. You know, Black lives they matter as well.
There are some people, not all of them.
Yeah,
they're putting it over. You know, they're putting it over everything else. But I don't know why people are doing that. I mean, it's a life. A life is a life. Mm-hmm. Like that's how I feel. Like animal, bug, anything. You know what I mean? Like it's a living thing that you are taking from. Bro, I don't even stump bugs. Like I fucking catch them. And
I didn't understand why it has to be mutually exclusive. Like
I can't be. I watched this one video of this one guy was like, he was like everybody's a sheep. Because wasn't nobody talking about the flag until they put it up on the news, and
how I feel about
like the flag has been here for many years.
Yeah,
everybody's now on Cecil the Lion. There's been hunting and killing of all of these animals for years and years and years. Like everybody's just hopping on the wagon and just
it's like they've been killing gorillas. Like silverback gorillas for years. Years.
And now everybody just wants to be sheep and just follow. Oh, everybody's talking about this, so everybody migrates over there. And all they're talking about this, everybody comes over here.
That's the thing I think about social media. It's like it's so fast and so instantaneous. It's week by week. Like the Caitlyn Jenner thing was like 3 weeks ago. Yeah, now it's already out.
Yeah.
You know like literally fast. And so it rotates. And the thing is like, okay, yes, Black Lives Matter. Yes, Cecil the Lion matters. Yes, Caitlyn Jenner matters. My thing is like, what's the one focal point? Justice, equality. Focus on those things. Don't segregate and separate yourself by saying only Black Lives Matter. Like, nah, don't say all lives matter because it's true. Everything does matter. But let's look on the solution instead of the situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's look for justice for like, you know, the families that have been hurt. Because with the cat in New York, what's his name? You see what I'm saying? Because it's happened so fast, so frequently. Dude got choked out.
What's his name?
Eric Gardner. His family got settled.
Yeah, I heard about it.
But the dudes are still on the force. But the city paid them millions of dollars of that hush money, you know, and so it's like, what's the family gonna do with that? You know what I'm saying? We'll see where that goes. But my thing is on the realness is like I want to focus on the solution as opposed to the problems, because we all have problems. We can all agree that I've experienced racism in my life. I've experienced racism with my white homeboys. Like they were being discriminated against. Right. Like I was in Austin, we're walking, they're like, hey, white boy, you're not supposed to be here. Because we're in the barrio, like in fucking Austin. And like they're wearing the wrong
because right now everybody's stuck on the idea of how do we change this? Oh, we change it by sharing it, by letting people know. Well, that only gets you so far. You got to start doing stuff to make it change. You know what I'm saying?
What's dangerous is being the person that actually focuses on the solution. And like with, you know, those are the cats that get taken out, sadly to say, is because they're putting themselves on the forefront for equality and for the solution, for the change and the promise of peace over prejudice and punishment and inequality. You know, like those guys are on the forefront saying, look, this is what we're going to do in order to actually solve these problems. And they're the first ones to get the bullet because they know that, you know, nobody else is going to say it, but that movement still goes on, you know. Like all those cats have put their lives on the line to really say, look, this is how we can make the difference and change within our community, our country, and our state. And
like I was saying last week, I think it was last week when I was saying, like, if you really think about it, like social media is so young. It's like it's barely 10 years old, you know. And like the whole thing is that we're given, like, we have like this power at our fingertips. It's like a kid playing with the gun. Like it's so powerful, but we don't know how to really use it yet, you know. So everybody's just using it in the only way they know how is to share and is to, you know, put this out or their own interest or whatever, you know what I'm saying, So like we're all like still trying to figure out how do we use this in the right way? How do we use it in a way that we can change it? How we can use it in a positive way, like you said.
There's a whole study on it. I actually took a class on this. It's actually pretty old. It's still young. It's probably more like 20 years old. But it's pretty interesting when if you actually study it. There's a whole. It's called like. Man, it was a really big word, but it was a really cool sounding word. It's about like the studying how we communicate with each other and through all the different medias and how they all relate to each other and all that.
Right.
But the one thing I want to say, like just to make sure people understand, I don't hate the Black Lives Matter thing. It's like
you're trying to backtrack.
No, I just want to get that out of the way real quick.
You don't want to get hurt.
My best example would be like in Boston, they graffitied Christopher Columbus saying Black Lives Matter.
Right.
And then my brother went, well, that's incorrect because all he did was he was a bad man. He was a really bad man.
Right. You mean bad in a good way or bad in a bad way?
Bad in a bad way. But he hurt Native Americans. And that's my whole point. It's like we're saying the whole movement's coming off as only Black Lives Matter, and we're going to take everybody else's grief and move it into our category as fuel. And I'm just like, why can't we just say lives matter? Everybody's getting hurt.
Yeah. Everybody is getting hurt. I think the whole Black Lives Matter thing is more of a situation. It's not saying that Black lives and other lives don't matter. It's just maybe the lives of African Americans has been overshadowed, and it's kind of like it's thrown underneath the bus, like it's already happened, let it go, and just be done with it. Yeah. And if you look at it from that sense, and that's why they kind of like let's promote it. It's not because basically that Black lives are not making a situation or not becoming like a part of what's going on. Right. It's more of a sense that people are like, oh well, Black lives they already did, let it go. Let's talk about all lives, everybody, so we can talk about all lives as a whole instead of talking about every little small segment of lives individually. Right.
But the whole thing about Black lives being thrown under the bus, though, that's not exclusive.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I was telling you last time, I was like, I mean, everybody's gone through something. Everybody's like Hispanics have gone through a lot of the similarities that blacks have here in America, and Native Americans have been through. The whole, they took their whole land or whatever, and then like every race has been a slave at some point in the existence of humanity. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
that's true. I think what it is just people are just trying to bring it to the forefront. Like you said, like everything, like all that it really gets swept under the bus, like with crime against all minorities and just all people. And I think just the Black Lives Matter thing was probably just a way for people like, no, look at this. This is what's happening to our people. Right. And I think that's what everybody's doing, because I know that I've seen the hashtag Asian Lives Matter and like commercials and stuff. People are like, look at this. This is what's happening to our people. That's right. I think that's why
I was telling Braylon just right before the podcast was I have an Asian friend that she was coming from California to here to Texas, right? And when she entered Texas, they pulled her over, and she was in her a U-Haul, bringing her stuff because she was moving here to Dallas, right? And I forgot what little town it was, but they pulled her over and they pulled her out the truck and put her in jail. What? And they said that she was evading arrest. What? And they put her in jail for a few days.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. So she's Asian, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't do shit. And she's like smallest, like in the most innocent looking person.
The other day?
Yeah, she was.
I did see her.
Yeah. She was at the ice cream show.
Yeah. This is where I come back to. It's like justice, because like that's the solution.
But what is justice? I mean, like what type of justice?
That's my point exactly.
Because when people hear justice,
what does that even mean anymore?
Because it could mean something broad.
It's so obscure to everybody.
A lot of people, when they hear justice, they want blood. You know what I mean? That's it. Like when a lot of people,
everything's lynch mob now, man.
Yeah. Like they're like people aren't. Like you can see the comments scroll down the screen of people.
That's anger and frustration because I understand that it's like you're pissed off. You want to see some shit happen because nothing's happened, and this was the one that broke the camel's back, whatever. Right. And it's just like, well, what is justice really like? What is the foundation of this country that's based around justice?
People don't understand that they're like attacking injustices with more injustices.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah. And separation,
Yeah.
and that's what they want. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
they
separation.
Yeah,
of
it's like
people.
let's
Exactly.
scatter everybody's attention and not focus on like, oh shit, like we can actually go to jail about it. Because how many, like 10,000 people against 100? Who do you think is gonna win?
Yeah.
Honestly,
who
strength
has
in
more-
numbers.
who has more money?
Yeah.
Not
I
that,
think like that too.
who's got more to lose is what it comes down to.
I think where Vic is going about it makes perfect sense because you have to think about solution. It's a collection of multiple things you do. It's not just just saying it's something wrong, but as far as like following up, making change in the laws, getting people involved, getting people writing letters to legislation.
Exactly. Long-term solutions, because people think about that shit, but they're like, okay, we need a solution. We need this now. But they don't think about the long-term solution. They don't think about their children and their children's children. They're thinking about how do we end this right now to stop this? Okay, let's go murder somebody. But that's not going to murder the idea. That's not going to stop the thought of somebody doing something wrong to another person. It's not going to happen. That has to change from some other point. You know what I mean? Like,
it really changes in the community. You got to get people involved, and that's the hardest thing to do is get young people or people that really want to get involved and to actually make the process change. It's more just like people want to post and share, and posting and sharing is good. It's spreading knowledge, but spreading knowledge does not resolve any issue. There's no plan of action. There's no focus. There's just widespread. Everybody's just trying to have an opinion with no course of action. So the same things continue to happen over and over again because nobody's going to actually step up to do something different.
Yeah, there's a quote that says, "An idea without action is just an idea," and that's so true. It really is.
Well, because it's easy to have an opinion when you don't got to do shit.
Yeah. You just talk. But even too, your opinion can rile people up to do something. You know what I mean?
I tried one time during the whole big school shootings that was going on. Like everyone's debating over pro gun or anti-gun. Or I went on Facebook and went, okay, guys, how about instead of just getting rid of guns or doing this or do that, how about we, like, for once on Facebook, have a discussion about ideas? Let's just post a bunch of ideas. You know how many people responded to that? One guy, and he was going, "Guns are the solution."
The thing about the internet is, though, like, when people are allowed to have an opinion without any sort of consequence or any sort of like they don't have to back it up, or so it's if you ever really want to get upset, go look at the comments to like your favorite YouTube video, or because it's like it could be like puppies and kitties and stuff, and like somebody will say something racist for no reason, and it'll just so just don't pay attention to it. I don't give a fuck about fucking comments on shit on Facebook and all that, because it's just shit.
See, that's the doo-doo form of the word.
And that's one thing I was talking about with someone the other day. It's like how technology desensitizes. I have a chip too, so I get a list.
Synthesizes and desensitizes.
Hey man, I got some weird.
Desynthesizer.
I feel you, because I can't say like it's orchestra or
orchestra.
Orchestra.
Yeah.
Shit is real. Shit is real.
We could zoom into your mouth.
Yeah,
and
like what it was is like right here. His artery was like tripping. You know?
Say it. So there are some words that get a little funky when you try to say them.
Well, my thing is just like people are so used to that they can say whatever the fuck they want and go about their day. You know, where back in the 60s, like information was limited, you know, technology was limited, so it was more strength in numbers. Man, I look back at pictures from the 60s, you know, it's like, damn, like the Brown Berets, the Black Panthers, you know, it was the Civil Rights March, like the women's movement, you know, the feminist movement, like all those people from around the country came together to make their voice known and heard. And it's just like, where's that at now? It's like, well, I mean, everybody's pissed off. Legitimate reason to be pissed off. Right. I will say, but they had one leader, or one, not even a leader, but a common thought that was a centralized solution to what they wanted to get done. Right.
I just had an idea. Like, what if it's because we have the social media that nothing's happening? Because, you know, when we marched in those, not we, but when people march in the streets to protest and all that, it's because they want their opinions out, you know, they wanted people to see them and hear them. So now we can just go on Facebook and post it, and maybe that
do the
satisfies
million
them
like mark.
somehow, and maybe that's the problem.
It's like a fart in the wind, dude. That shit doesn't matter at all.
Fart. They just need to fart, and then they farted, and they ruined it.
It's that I think it's maybe that false gratification. Like, you know, it's like you want to get your opinion out there. You say it. You feel like it's going to be heard by millions of people via internet, and then
it's an illusion.
You don't have to say anything anymore. You know, you said it. Like, it's there. I put it out there. People can look at it.
What have you done? That's my thing. Is like, yeah, like what you're saying is that your thoughts are wonderful, but you know the action is really what makes it something.
Yeah,
it's like, you know, to get behind a computer, you can be like, yo, I love this, I like that, but what are you doing for it?
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you get that with the internet thing. It's like, it's false. You know, you get that
false security,
yeah. False gratification.
Well, like false gratification, like you do it. It's just like okay, let's say, you know, I do this shit too. Let's say you on your video game, you on that shit for hours, and you finally beat that motherfucker. And at the very end of the game, you get the gold gun. So the gold gun's all powerful. You know, one headshot kill, whatever. You tired, you good. You know, you done for the day. You don't want to do shit else because you put all your energy into this game, and you've got that false sense of, you know, the achievement because you finally beat the game and you accomplished it, but you really didn't do anything today but play the game. Right. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with playing video games, but I'm just saying, like, it's kind of like that. Like
what if Facebook was invented just to give us that illusion, that we're actually doing something, but we're not. We're just putting words into a screen.
What if this podcast
I'm gonna say this though.
There's
this.
I'm not here.
There's this prophecy in the Bible, if people believe in that says that people will be remembered by the mark of the beast,
right?
So on and so forth, and everybody would be attributed to that number.
What if Facebook is the beast?
Yeah, I'm just saying. Think about it.
Or what if
they said it would be like that the beast would be liked by everybody.
Yep.
What if you like on Facebook is nothing but likes?
What you got, Jose?
What if there was just some guy that was in college that wanted to make a networking site for everybody else that was in college and made a Facebook? Whoa.
Yeah. Paid millions upon millions of dollars for it.
What if we change the next topic? All right, y'all. Not to bash on anybody's religion. You know, these motherfuckers bullshit. We love you all.
Half the time.
But anyway.
Except for Protestants, I can't stand them. I don't know. I'm just kidding. Shout out to the Protestants.
Find his address.
I don't hate. I negotiate.
1705.
Anywho.
Hey, guys, feel free to leave a comment if you want. We are watching it. Just to let you know.
Yeah, we are watching. There are 4 people watching us right now.
It's going from 5 to 2 to 4. To
hey, man,
5.
y'all keep tuning.
100 at a time.
Keep tuning
Hundreds.
in. Let us know you're there.
Yeah, go ahead. Here. Comment. Send us nudies.
I honestly don't know what that
nudies
means. Double cheeked up on a Tuesday afternoon.
Oh, that's from the slang. That's from the slang.
I don't even know what that means though.
Double cheeked up on a Tuesday afternoon. I don't know what that is either.
Double cheeked up on a Tuesday afternoon.
That means you're sitting down
on a Tuesday. Would you get turned?
Oh, I guess so. Right.
That means ass up on a Tuesday because everybody gets turned up on a Tuesday.
Oh.
So ass up,
and then they got hella ass. That means a lot of booty.
Yep.
If anybody didn't know that.
What does booty mean?
Hella means a
double
lot,
cheek,
and booty means ass
turns
means
up on a Tuesday. Sun's still out. That means like you've been day drinking.
That's true.
And your ass is just turned up so much that you just passed
out. Turned up just means you're hyper. You're excited,
enthusiastic about something.
Yeah, about something.
You're very excited.
And then the sun still.
I like how
sun's still out. Oh yeah, I guess that. Yeah, you explain that.
There's some words that make me feel uncomfortable.
Like what?
A little bit.
Like cheeks.
Cheeks
in reference to
cheeks. There are some uncomfortable words.
Cheeks makes them feel uncomfortable, but not ass eating.
You know what? Hold on.
Roast.
That was something I wanted to bring that up. We go again with these cheeks. Shut up, bro. When I was listening back to the last podcast to do some editing, I did notice when I walked away, y'all, Ray, you're like, the only reason I brought up ass eating is because I was into it. And I was just like, what? Like, it's true. You said that you were. Where?
What episode was that?
That was episode.
That was last episode.
That was the last. All right, see last episode for that reference.
See, yeah.
This is
but the one that we realized that you liked acid.
But where is that? Where did that come from?
Sex episode, I think.
Yeah, the sex.
The sex episode.
But where did that come from? That I like ass eating.
You just brought up ass eating.
I didn't bring it up. Ray brought it up.
You brought up ass eating?
Yeah, Ray brought it up.
Ray always brings it up.
He does.
He bring it up every time we get.
But Jose's always like, there's nothing wrong with it.
You know, I heard Ray brought up ass eating today.
I did bring it up.
Hey,
look,
hold on.
Let's clarify this.
Let me clarify something.
The reason I bring up ass. Go ahead.
Now, ass eating.
I want to say something though. Remember that one time we went to a party and we put a bet on who had to buy the beer. The first one that brought up sex, and who lost?
It was
fucking Raymond lost.
Ray, of course.
Look, I got sex on my mind all the time. It ain't my fault.
5 minutes.
About 5 minutes into the party.
You know what's funny? I was talking to Giselle just yesterday actually about it.
Jose's girlfriend.
Yeah. I was like about pornioke, and you were like, man, everybody's gonna think I'm perverted. I'm like, Ray, you a little late, bro.
I don't think anybody knows I'm perverted till this podcast came out. Like,
Everybody knows, Ray. Everybody knows.
All y'all know.
Ray.
But not everybody knows.
Ray had the painted titty face.
Yeah,
he
he
draws
does.
nipples on everything.
We don't draw nipples on everything. These are lies and
everything.
And the boob phase was an art thing because that doesn't count. That has nothing to do
I'm just
with my
happy.
sexual-
I'm just happy you don't stare at my dick.
Oh,
That was a reference to Tay.
a shade reference to some
Anyway, but
previous
look,
action.
the only reason, like I said, I bring up ass eating is because the shit baffles me. It blows my mind. What's that one?
What is that?
Booty eater. Who put that in there?
Bertha.
Oh, Bertha.
She just texted me because why do I get the booty eater tag?
I mean,
Because
Jose, if you do it, we ain't trying to tell you to knock it.
I didn't say I did it. All I said was okay, here's another thing. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Because this is whenever I talk to y'all are like, ew, booty, like it's all gross. It's got dingleberries. Hold on, Kenny. They're like, it's all gross with dingleberries. Like, what? Whose asses are you guys fucking like? What kind of gross asses are y'all going near?
I thought we were talking about getting bad booty eaten.
And that's disgusting. No. Yeah.
Victor's popping bottles. Nah.
So, but all I said was, there's nothing wrong if you do it.
Yeah, no, there's definitely nothing.
And then I got the booty eater label.
I got the booty diet over here.
I'm still just shocked that people do it. I'm just, not that people do it, that it became such a trending thing. Like people, like it's in songs.
I think you're just mad that no one lets you eat their booty.
Ray, I think he might be right.
I don't think
Ray, it's okay. You
good.
Someone will take care of you one day.
I don't want to eat the booty.
I was thinking, like, when I'd hear them in songs, I always thought they weren't talking about booty. I thought they were saying, like, oh, I got that booty, as in I hit that, I had sex with that person.
No. They actually say I eat the booty.
Eat the booty like groceries.
They talking about like head in ass.
See,
They say it like eat the booty like
Like
groceries.
he went, there's like lyrics about
he's like, you sure it's not a slang word?
and we're back to the.
I know
we go again.
booty, at least I understood it up north as a slang word for just, a hot woman or hot
Eating
guy.
booty?
No, not eating booty, just
booty.
The word booty.
But see, but eating booty, that they're being literal. Like this is actually them.
How are you so certain though?
I'm pretty. They say
It's pretty 100% spot on.
This is not a slang word, people. Eating booty is exactly what it sounds like.
You eating?
Yeah, your face is in there. You making it happen. That's just like what was the term before it was eating before they start using tossing salad.
Tossing the salad.
Tossing the salad.
Why is it called tossing the salad?
No, that is a weird
Somebody
one.
tell us why it's called tossing the salad.
Because the salad is like your cheeks or your ass, and it's like everything gets mixed around in a circular motion.
How do you know it's a circular motion?
I think maybe because like the salad is kind of like the salad is like probably like your cheeks. You're like a bowl, and then like somebody else is coming in, so they're throwing stuff around. So I think that's how the salad it is. Like they're throwing their tongue around on that area. So that's probably why it's called tossing the salad.
You sound
I thought that was
If
actually,
there's anybody out there that wants to talk about that, like send us a message, man. Like if
you eat the booty,
if you
be anonymous,
toss the
or
salad,
you can't comment anonymous.
it's okay. You can message us and talk about it more because like I think we need some more voices on this.
I mean,
because this is the second episode that we've come up.
No, like third.
Okay, and we're still talking about eating ass.
And wait. But who brought it up though?
I didn't bring it up this time.
Who brought? Yes, you did.
You brought it up earlier, Ray.
But that wasn't on the podcast.
But
so
you brought it up earlier.
I was singing the song "Eat the Booty Like Groceries." I was singing the shit is catchy. Goddamn it!
But you was proudly singing it up. Proudly
No
singing.
pun intended.
Yeah, no pun intended.
And yet I get the booty eater.
Poor Jose.
I don't know. Man.
I'm not. But again, I'm not saying there's like anything wrong
There's
with
nothing
it.
wrong with you if you eat the booty.
I think
There's
the
nothing wrong
only
at all.
reason you got
Make sure it's
tagged
clean.
with the booty eater thing was because you kept going back to there's nothing wrong with it.
Because
Yep.
I mean, there's not.
So Jose, it's okay. You and Ray be tagged with it all your life. Look,
That's
we
fine.
tagged with it. You have a soulmate with it now. So you and Ray are.
Look, it's all good. If you eat the booty, that's cool.
We had
Ain't nothing
some.
wrong with eating the booty. Well, I'm just saying, I was just shocked that it became so popular so fast. And like, there's,
I mean, what if there is something wrong with eating booty?
Maybe.
I'm sure you.
One of our friends was talking about that. Like, he read something where you could get a form
Here we
of
go.
hepatitis.
Yeah,
E. coli.
E. coli.
From doing it, and it's only from that. So if your doctor does that, does the test on you, like, you've been,
You been eating the booty?
like groceries.
Like groceries. Have you been eating the booty?
Test
like
show,
groceries?
according to our test, you are 100% positive for eating the booty.
Look, I'm not a doctor, but I assume it
play one on.
We need to start doing skits to some of these. Like we should do a skit where like we have a doctor testing one of us, and we're like, "You been eating the booty?
Like,
You got E. coli."
I think we should do skits because you used to have a lot of skit ideas.
Yeah.
But what I was going to say is I don't think you can clean it enough because it's in the poop.
Well,
unless you're going to like
No, but
douche up the
yeah. Well, no, I mean, you're laughing, but that shit is real. Like they have the booty douche.
Wait, what
for
is it
the-
called? What's it called?
And girls get their assholes bleached, dude. That's like a big industry.
Yeah,
There's
guys too. Guys do it too.
I mean, like it had to go inside.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Like,
but yeah.
I don't think you don't.
But
want
yeah,
bleach
there's
going in there,
no. But I'm saying
Is it
like there is a
what is that, an
there is
enema?
a cleansing. Yeah, there's like a cleansing enema that you
That's
get
an
to
enema.
clean it out.
But what does that get rid of? Like
That's-
bacteria?
That's
and all that?
supposedly
you
that's
have
what it
to
does.
do that
You just-
every
we have to look it
time.
up. We have to look it up and find it. I don't want to give y'all false
It's rid of
information,
the
but it is a
Ebola.
real thing.
About ass eating, guys, guys, girls, whatever. Choose your partner. Have communication with your partner. Be clean, and that's with any
That's what we're
sexual
talking about. Yeah.
sexual act whatsoever.
Yeah.
Just don't
Put-
be like, oh, I know you. Like,
Yeah.
come on,
Put
like,
a condom on that tongue.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
They might start making those. Why you laughing, Jamie?
They probably already
they
have
vibrate.
them.
You know
Like,
what I'm
they
saying? That's a
probably
next
already-
gen shit. They vibrate and they shoot out lasers. I'm saying, like, if you got the one in the market,
There's
holler at
condoms
me.
with
You know?
freaking laser beams on its head.
I mean, they got glow in the dark condoms. So
They should have like
They got the
a
vibrating
condom for your
I'm
tongue.
just saying, like, to avoid any kind of discrepancy. You know, I'm into exploring my
Hey, hold on.
sexuality.
You ain't
I'm not gonna go into detail with it, but I will say, do it safe, do it responsibly,
Be clean.
and be clean. You know
See,
what I'm saying?
see,
Don't
Vic-
save him.
Victor,
You don't wanna
Victor,
be
I don't need to be safe because
Don't
I already
say
know.
it.
Like,
Victor was much more eloquent with it than me, but yeah, exactly.
yeah, I mean, it's at the same point.
It's okay.
I mean, like you just don't jump into it. Like, you know, if y'all getting hot and heavy, you
You
just
gotta
don't go
talk
out
about
to
it,
eating
dude.
ass because you don't know what,
Yeah.
what you've been up to that day. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, she could have been working out all
No,
day.
I'm saying, like, what if she wants to eat some ass?
Oh yeah.
Hey,
You've been walking around.
I'm saying, why limit yourself? And at the same time, like, where are you at and where do you want her to be at?
I don't want to
You
be
know,
with the girl
there's
eating my
some
ass.
common ground.
That's what I'm
Yo,
saying,
that's
Mike.
my man. That's
Agent
my
Mike
man.
said, "Why
Oh.
aren't y'all taking showers?"
Agent Mike
That's
says
what I'm
he's
saying.
for
It's that
passing.
preliminary. You gotta see. You gotta see where you're.
You want
where
to hop in on this, Mike?
Who?
Nah, I don't want to get
Yeah,
I get tagged
who's-
with the ass eating.
Who's?
Mike says need
Agent Mike, you're a smart man.
I'll stay out of
Smart
this
man.
Hold on. Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? Like, who the fuck? Like, whose ass are you guys like looking at that is so gross that you're like, ew, ass?
Because all
ugh,
ass
eh.
has shit come out
Well,
of
I
him.
think
How the fuck do
we're
you
probably
not?
thinking about our own asses with the mud butt. You know, you
My
just, like,
butt is
fucking bad.
clean, yo. Like straight up. Like,
It don't matter. It's fucking shit. Shit comes out of the hole.
I know it's
Whether you
Yeah.
clean it and it looks clean doesn't mean
let
it's
me see
fucking
what your
clean.
hashtags are for the day. You know what I'm saying?
like what the fuck, man?
I don't
What
know.
are y'all doing all day?
I don't
Like,
know. All right. Well, I think we should.
We got to get you on this, Mike. Get closer, though. Don't be scared about.
baby wipes.
Mike says baby wipes. Use the baby wipes. All right, so we're gonna move on from ass eating
Yes,
because I
please
mean,
do.
you
Finally.
see episode 15 through 12 to here. No, we got a bunch of episodes.
Just
talking
make
about
sure you
ass
go on Jose's timeline and hashtag ass eating.
eating. Don't do it.
If you need any pointers, if you need any pointers, just hit me or Jose up. We're professionals. We're proficient. We're clean. And I'm just saying. It's
Ray's
like
with an
nothing you've
inexperience,
ever
but he
had.
has knowledge of it.
That's terrible. That is.
Well,
terrible.
last time
Don't
Braylon
knock
got hit
it.
with
I'm
cricket
just saying.
live.
Don't.
I didn't knock
until
it.
you've
I didn't say
experienced
anything was
Don't
wrong
knock
with it.
anything.
I was just saying that it just blew my mind that it became a trend.
Blew your ass.
That's all.
Did it blow your mind out of your ass?
It blew somewhere. I don't know. It's wild. But anyway, let's move it along from the ass.
Oh man,
Ass
Let's
eating.
move it along.
Was it a buffet, Ray?
Yo, no, I hope not. That's fucking weird. Yo, but let's talk about, since you're a traveling man, let's talk about some traveling. Like, you've hitchhiked before.
Yeah.
How was that?
mm-hmm.
Like, 'cause not a lot of people do that.
Yeah.
It's super dangerous.
I will say it's more dangerous in America than it is anywhere else in the world.
Yeah.
Well, did you see that hitchhiking robot that got fucked up today?
Oh yeah. The hitchhiker bot.
Yeah, hitchhiker
Yeah.
bot.
He got fucked up in Philly.
Yeah, they decapitated that fool.
First and foremost, did he look like a human being?
No.
Now he looked
Okay,
like a
No,
robot.
he looked like a toy robot from the 80s.
Yep. Then they
That's
fucked
what he
him
looked
up
like.
because of that.
Nah.
Well, he's traveled all
He's made it all the way through Canada.
all Europe,
Mhm. All Europe.
and
but
he
no,
came
no,
to
no.
America, and they
That's-
fucked him up.
Hang on. Let me rewind. What did I say? It's more dangerous in America
Yeah.
than anywhere else.
Even for robots.
No, because on some real shit, the American society has this concept about hitchhikers. They don't fucking care about them, man.
Yeah.
No,
Real
I'm,
shit.
like in
I've-
Europe, in Canada, in Mexico, South America, like hitchhikers,
normal, right.
it's normal.
Right.
But in America, it's like those people are gonna rape you or fucking rob you or stab you. And no, that's
Well, it's
consensus.
illegal to hitchhike in some places.
No, and that's a consensus. That's a consensus of everybody in America that believes that because they've been taught to believe that.
Well,
shit.
don't we have
Reality,
like more serial killers here in America too?
Yeah.
because
America's all fucked up.
despite popular belief, America's pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
But hitchhiking, I picked up hitchhikers. They've been pretty cool. I've been picked up by hitchhiker. Cancel. I've been picked up by people on the road. The craziest moment I ever had, though, I got picked up by this old dude when I was hitchhiking from Oklahoma back to Dallas, and we're driving.
Oh, I think you told me about
yeah,
this.
dude, he was real cool. He was real cool, and he was telling me about the history of Oklahoma. He was a historian. I was like, "That's what's up, man. That's dope." And then he just kept slapping his junk, just pinching it off, just rubbing a little bit, like rubbing his crotch a little bit, like looking at me, like, yeah, he like, over there's, Castle Kingdom, and they got a bunch of rocks over there. Those are wild stallions, and he grabbed his cock. And I was just like,
Maybe he had to pee.
yo, that's what it was.
He had crabs or something.
No. We pulled. He goes, I'm gonna pull over right here. I'm like, all right. And my hands at the door. I'm ready to tuck and roll. Like, if you ever hitchhike, be ready to tuck and roll because you never fucking know. I'm just gonna say that. And then, we pulled over to this rest stop. He goes, you know what? Sucks about getting old. Your prostate shrinks. You gotta piss all the time. And he's like, I was like, dude, this whole time this dude was trying to hold a piss in. He was pinching it off because he couldn't hold it. And the whole time I thought he was just rubbing his shit, just looking at just looking at a little,
ready for you.
just looking at a pretty boy, just like, you traveling, huh?
Hey, wasn't it you that told me about that you were with somebody that kept on taking their clothes off?
That was a different time.
That was a different time.
Wild hitchhiker moment.
I'm just saying it gets hot when you're traveling and you just want to be, comfortable while you're driving like 1,000 miles.
All right.
Yeah, but I'm all right to get semi-nude in front of someone that felt comfortable around. But it's just a feeling. I can't really explain it because words can't really explain it. On some real shit though, like that's not slang, that's not psychology, that's not nothing I can't really put into words. It's like when you feel comfortable around someone and you're going to a destination,
A stranger, right?
Yeah.
But it's
And you ask me, hey, is this all right if I hang my feet out? Like, if it's okay if I hang my feet out the window? Yeah, dude, go ahead. And so, like, I was traveling from Albuquerque to Austin, and this cat picked us up, you know, and I was like, yo, like, can I hang my feet out the window? And he was like, yeah. I was like, for real? It's like, my feet stink, bro. My feet fucking stink. Like, I've been traveling for a couple of days. He's like, go ahead. It's like, man, it was some real shit. Like, it's liberating. He does not, nobody judges it. They understand that you're on your journey. They're on theirs. Everybody gets some stinky feet every once in a while.
Yeah.
You get a couple of 100,000 miles in these motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like, you know, hitchhiking is pretty dope. I would encourage people to do it, but be reasonable and responsible about it. If you have a feeling this person isn't someone you want to fucking travel with, you not travel with them. There's other ones, because when I traveled from Phoenix to Fort Worth, there was this dude that was strapped the entire fucking time, and I did not know.
Strap meaning having a gun, yo.
Strap would be slang, which would be referring to our previous comments and statements, which would mean carrying a pistol.
Mm-hmm.
Am I correct, Raymond?
You are correct, sir.
There he is. There he is. He had a 9 the entire time. I didn't realize it until we got to Fort Worth.
Damn.
And yeah, I mean, he was his first time picking up hitchhikers and shit. He was like, he didn't know.
So he was just out doing it, or
he was on his way to Dallas.
And so he just scooped you up.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
And me and this other dude, and you know, I just pretended to be asleep with one eye open and had my knife, my hand on my boot knife, and I was just like, if this motherfucker tries something crazy, like, we're all going.
Yeah.
You were doing were you doing the exaggerated like snore? You're like
eyes wide open, dude. I was just like looking at her. I was like,
I had a friend who also told me, like, because he hitchhiked a lot, and he said that people give you gifts.
They do.
You accept them because you don't know if they're crazy or not. Like, you don't deny something that someone's giving you. So this dude, he said this guy, he was I think he said he was a white supremacist, and he just picked him up. And, you know, they were talking, and how he knew he was a white supremacist, he started talking. And he started talking about white supremacy and Hitler, and he's just like, oh, shit, okay, you know, that's cool. You know, he's like, all right, I'm just trying to get my ride to get the fuck out of here. And then he said, dude reached down and pulled out a crack pipe. And he's like, yeah, man, you know, and he hits it. And then he passes the pipe over to him.
Damn.
And he had to smoke it.
I'd have been like, it's all right, man, this gives my religion.
Because he was like, damn, either I smoked this crack or this dude gets hella offended and I ain't going to Alabama. Yeah, like, so he was just like, yep. He hit it one time and that was it. And I was like, how was crack? He's like, fuck, it was fucked up.
Those circumstances, like, smoke that shit.
I was like, this is crazy. But my partner's cool, man.
Yeah.
He travels and he doesn't wear any shoes. That's some crazy shit. He doesn't wear any shoes ever.
Nah, like, that's just tough to do.
At all?
He don't wear shoes at all.
You have about, if you don't wear shoes and you travel constantly, you have about a quarter inch of callus that you cannot feel shit.
So it's like nature shoes.
It's basically nature shoes. Yeah, like your body has deteriorated enough into your feet to fucking create
it's
shoes.
Crazy, man. Because we were at a punk show, and he shows up because I hadn't seen him in a while, and he just came back and he was telling me that story, and I was like, oh shit, you got no shoes on? He's like, I ain't worn shoes in a couple years now. I was like, you haven't worn shoes in years. Nope. No sandals, no nothing. Just walk around barefooted everywhere I go. Damn. I was like, that shit is crazy. It's crazy. But I guess that's awesome though. I had another friend over at the college.
I got picked up by a gun enthusiast.
How was that?
He let me know he had a rifle that was loaded in the back seat of his truck.
Damn.
So he was trying to prepare just in case you
like,
try
just in case
something.
you
I got you, boy. We got
I
you.
got a pistol for you.
Well, no, he just let me know that, you know, he was loaded, that there was no surprises in case I saw him loading that shit or pulled over or whatever. But the thing is that, no. What really mattered was that he protected his amendment rights to carry arms.
Right.
And so I was like, no shit. He was telling me all about it. He's like, yeah, man, I got a pistol right here. It's a 6 shot, you know, manual revolver. You want to check it out with an ivory hilt? And I was like, I'm good. Because I didn't want my fingerprints on the motherfucker.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? If you fucking kill someone, it's hot, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the second point is just like,
out.
I don't want him to know that I'm all about that, because then we could, get close on that shit. And then I lost him when I was in Austin, but no, wait, we went to a South by Southwest, and then we went to a frat party, and he stayed there and he talked to some of the dudes. Anyway, it was a crazy ass night, but I would just say, like, you get picked up by the craziest people, but just know that they're people too. And yeah, man, if you ever feel that you're fucking uncomfortable with getting into a car with anybody, whether you be sober or whether you're hitchhiking or intoxicated, fucking stay there. Like, if you don't feel comfortable, get the fuck out, because your feelings really are what justify what's really going on, because subconsciously we really don't listen to that little voice that says, don't go.
Right.
But with these people, I was like, fuck it. Have fun. See what it's about. I tried it out. I lived. I survived. I got all 10 fingers and all 12 toes.
Hell yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, you got that right. That means Daniel is very receptive. I have 10 toes, sir, not 12. You count very well. Yeah.
Well, you should get over your AZNmike in there, because he uses Uber. Then he has probably a better experience.
Uber joint. What's up?
Did you hear about that?
Come on down, buddy.
About that Uber driver that tried to rape that one girl? Yeah, man. He Yeah, well, she got out of, I forgot where she was coming from, but she got in the Uber car. He took her home or whatever. She went inside, and the dude got out the car and went in right after her, and tried to rape her. And
she got away though?
I can't remember if she got raped or not, but he ended up getting caught.
Damn.
And yeah, it was on the news and everything.
What was that? Where was that at?
It was here in.
It was in Arlington, but it was at the same one, because this one says that a 29-year-old woman reported to authorities that the man groped her and asked for a kiss after she was unable to pay for her fare.
Nah, it's a different one.
It's a different one?
Went into her home right after she went in. Well, that was the report when I read it.
Man, that's crazy, man. I use Uber all the time, and I've used it in Austin, Dallas, San Diego, man, and it's always been a really pleasant experience, man. Way better than most of my cab experiences,
right,
like that. And we've talked about it before, about like the whole, like, do you feel safe or not safe in the situation? And for me, I feel safe.
Right,
I mean, I feel just as safe as getting into a taxi cab.
Right,
you know what
right.
I mean? I feel like the same possibilities could happen, except maybe if a taxi cab tried to do it, there wouldn't be all this data to tell you where they were. You know what I mean? Right. At least with Uber, like,
yeah, I mean, like, they have all your info. I mean, you're gonna get caught.
Yeah, you're gonna get caught. Like, a little GPS dot brought you to the location, and you and the driver both had said 2 GPS locations going on. They're gonna find you.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's just so much tracking information. Like, I've talked to a bunch of Uber drivers, and they're like, I'm not afraid of like somebody jacking my car. If you want to jack my car, I'm gonna give you my car. Because you know what? I got GPS on this, and they're going to find you instantaneously. So, like, I don't know, man. Like, these things just sound like a very odd
My question is, do you think it compromises what taxi drivers are doing, and it's supposed to, like, counteract their whole Uber drivers versus taxi drivers?
Man, I just think it's like the game. It's like, did you listen to, like, 8-tracks, records, tapes, CDs, MP3s, whatever? I think it's the evolution of your share ride experience.
Share ride.
Because I mean, it's the background check. You know what I'm saying? Like, a taxi driver, I'm not sure if the viewers out there want to educate me if taxi drivers are required to have an actual background check, or if Uber drivers are required to have a background check.
Uber drivers.
Yeah,
they're for sure.
No felons, right?
Yeah, no. They do an extensive background check on you and your financial history as well.
Wow.
No shit.
Before you can become an Uber driver. I don't know, man. It's all like, for me, it's like all credit cards, it's all computers. Like, you're directly attached to it. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I've used it only in like super large cities and stuff like that. So like it always seems pretty fair and pretty safe. Dude, one time I got an Uber over here, and I thought I was gonna die one night. I thought I was gonna die 3 times.
What happened?
And this dude was asking me, he was like, "Oh, like you're an artist? That's cool. Like that's awesome. You actually make a living doing this." And I'm like, "Yeah, man. Like I do freelance art direction. That's what's up." And he like turns around and he's like, "Oh," and I'm like, "Bro, you gonna
You're gonna hit that
You just want to watch that shit. That car's not moving, and we are.
You're headed for it.
But like that's like the only time that I felt like weird about it. Like other times, man, it's just like they're super friendly, and they're like they're dude, they give you like bottles of water and mints and shit.
Yeah.
Like that,
Yo,
man.
hombre, he hooked me up with the mints when I was in Phoenix. I was like, for real? He's like, yeah.
He's like, yeah, you need
I'll
this.
take 2 of them.
Dude, you get like
It was like one for the road and one for to look fly. You know what I mean?
you get like a Uber Black and shit. Like they'll have like newspapers and shit in there for your morning ride.
Well, if your ride isn't pleasant, you can rate them too, right? You can write a review.
You rate them and they rate you. So if you're like a shitty fucking rider,
Yeah,
like
they're-
Okay.
in their car,
Okay.
Wow.
they'll rate you
Like,
politely.
Ken just pulled up the qualifications and background checks for Uber drivers and taxi drivers, and they're basically synonymous with each other. Like, they're pretty close to each other, right? So I think it varies on the individual.
Yeah,
Quite honestly.
dude, like a taxi, you're literally getting in a car with a stranger.
Yeah, same thing with Uber.
Like Uber, I got your license plate, I got the make and color of your car.
Oh, yeah,
I got your name.
we gonna find your ass.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like a taxi driver, like I find a little bit more sketchy because like the dude's not gonna talk to you.
Mm-mm.
I've been
No.
I've been in taxis all over the place.
Yeah.
Like in New York, it's not like oh hey,
Yo,
how
yo,
you doing?
in New
Like,
York,
tell
it's
me about
way
your
different
day and
from
your
fucking anywhere else.
philosophy.
Yeah, because they're like they're real quick, right?
Yeah.
Whenever I got a car service in New York, I was in Brooklyn, and it was the first time I ever got like a car service, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" Like, I got picked up by Lincoln, like a 2012 model. I was like, "This motherfucker looks sharp." Like, can we trust him, bro? This is like some drug lord shit. Like,
Drug lord shit.
yeah, straight up. And then we were from Brooklyn to Manhattan, and he just dropped us off. He was real cool about it and shit, you know. But it was real cheap. I mean, the guys were real professional about it. And the same thing when I was, I caught a car service from the airport from JFK. Like the taxi driver, he knew his shit, but he was hood as fuck. He was, I'm from Nigeria, man. You know, I've been here for like 10 years, but you know, I drive because I fucking drive, man. You know, it pays
So
my bills.
You got Michael Blackson?
His cousin.
Michael Blackson's cousin.
But like those dudes are from fucking overseas, you know, that's cool, man. Everybody's trying to make us. I ask every driver, how long have you been in this country if they have an accent? Because even if you're Mexican, I'll ask you, you know, but if you speak with an American, quote unquote, American accent, you know, I'm like, I assume you're American. And that's just me. But if you have an accent, I assume, you know, that you're from another country. And I will take that. Like I put assumptions on people because, you know, I don't know. And that's why I ask questions. And if you prove me wrong, then I'm all right with that being wrong, you know? And dude was like, you know, I've been here for like 10 years and, you know, I'm tired of this and I want to go to Cincinnati where my cousin is. I'm like, dude, you've been living in Brooklyn for 10 years. You've been taxi driving and like, you want to go to Cincinnati? Like, for real? He's like, yeah, you know, it's just more chill over there. No, like, this dude's from fucking Nigeria. He's like, it's more chill. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, the first words that come out of him, it's more chill, bro.
Hey, you pick up the slang faster than you pick up the
know
stuff. Yeah.
And yo, these motherfuckers do not
And
care.
the curse words.
Like when
The
they're
curse words are always the first.
yo,
man.
yeah.
It's always the first to go, man. It's like the curse words. Cause like, come on, everybody always wants to teach you the naughty shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah.
That's how I learned Spanish. Shit.
Yeah. Dirty shit.
If you know
first.
what chile and crema means, holler at me, because I will hook you up with both.
That's nasty. That's nasty. You nasty.
Ray knows. Do you know what chile and crema means?
Man.
It's
That's why I'm
Mexican.
not partaking yet.
It's Mexican
Explain.
slang. It's Mexican slang. Chile means like,
You're caught.
because what does it look like?
Chorizo.
Right? Like a chile. Like, you know, a fucking long ass pepper. It's spicy, it's hot. What does crema mean?
Cream.
Cream.
The chili cream. That's
Chile,
nasty.
crema, you know, there's a couple other words, but I won't let them all out because, you know, I got to reserve some.
So you can
For the
tell
next
them later
episode.
for the-
You got to bait them.
Mhm. Like, girl, I got this chili cream out for you.
So been though, Major Mike?
Like
Major cities wise.
Dude, I've been all over, man. Like Boston, New York, Baltimore.
Hey, and everybody in Boston says yo, right?
Nah, it depends. Like I feel like Boston dudes say like guy, yo guys. You know guys.
We say guys.
You know,
We don't
They don't say y'all, right?
No, y'all's like
y'all get Southern
honestly being from anybody I know like from Boston, and we get stuck saying another thing about slang. You get stuck saying slang you hate. We hate y'all. We think it just feels dirty for some reason.
Well, it's lazy. It's lazy, real shit. No, but look, but
It just sounds terrible to
my
us.
cousin is he's Mexican, right? My cousin is from Boston, and he said, you know, there's the Argentinian section, there's the Puerto Rican section, there's the Mexican section, and we all keep to ourselves. Like all the Hispanics stay away from each other. But he says yo all the fucking time. Like, yo, son, that's just fucking dope, son. Yeah, yo.
Well, the yo son, like the yo son together. That's like it's definitely like a northern thing, man.
It's a northern urban thing, isn't it?
It's definitely northern. But like I don't know, man. Like everybody has their own thing. Like, dude, you'll catch me say like y'all look at hella, which is from 3 different places. You know, you're talking about like
Where's hella from? California?
Yeah, so you're talking about like you get it from like SoCal, and then you get the southern, and then you get the northeastern. You know what I mean?
Right,
like
right.
it's all different, man, and it all means the same fucking thing.
And you technically gain the English too.
yeah.
Yo, can I ask you a question though?
Yeah.
Your tats, where are they mainly from?
Oh, they're all Tampa, man. All my tats are Tampa, except like check this out, man. I think sometimes people think I'm Spanish because I got like fucked up Spanish on my arm. Because it says Pequeño C, but that's not proper at all. It's like it's not grammatically proper.
Jose.
But I got that for like my wife, and then I got Zapata. And then I got like Zapata on my arm and shit like that, man. But I got all these shits in Tampa, man. All of mine. They're all done by like Tampa homies. Actually, they're all done by Russ Widener out of Trilogy.
Be sure to tag that cat in this podcast. You know.
Podcast. This podcast.
Hey, dude, I'm dyslexic, man. It's fucked up. You picked on me. Dyslexia.
No, you would have said cast pod if you were dyslexic.
Fucking roast them. Podcast. Yes, sir.
Yeah. But yeah, all my art from like Tampa, man. I got like other shitty tats like underneath like my clothes and shit.
Yeah, I mean, I got some of my calves and shit like that from East Dallas, you know, stuff like that.
Nice.
I mean, everybody's got a different flavor, you know, and like when I was in Brooklyn, I went to what is it? I went to the Italian district, and like I really didn't believe there was an Italian district,
Like Little Italy.
Little Italy, until I went and like Little China was like 3 blocks away. You know, I was like, and that's where I learned how to use fucking chopsticks.
Yeah.
But back to Little Italy, it's like I didn't know like that was a fucking real deal until like fucking 3 o'clock in the morning, walking around looking for a place to eat.
Right.
There's like breadsticks. I was like, all right. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, it's real shit. But I mean, it's like New York is such a diverse confluence of influence inside the world. It's like it blows up from there. And what I've noticed from Dallas, Austin, Seattle, Portland, everybody has their own little tribe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like the tribe in Dallas, though, yo, it's like, it's pretty dope. Considerably from where I've been, like, as a traveler, like, not mean like consistently traveling, but you've seen some shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know that Dallas is different, right?
Dude, I like every place, man. Like, seriously.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, man.
Dude, everything has like its own dopeness.
I mean, you can find anything you like anywhere.
Yeah,
you know what
man,
I'm saying?
That's like when people talk about they hate on like people and shit. I'm like, man, like how can you hate on people? Like I can find somebody I like everywhere I go, and I can also equally find somebody that I might not get along with.
Right.
But it's just like it's personalities, man. But like I can tell you, man, I've never been to a shitty place, and I've been to a lot of different places all over the United States. But it's all been dope. Like, dude, like you can appreciate deserts and you can appreciate forests or like the swamps or like, you know what I mean? Like high seas or like the ocean or whatever.
Right.
You know, it's, dude, if you've never seen a set of windmills like fly in like New Mexico in West Texas, that shit is some fucking dope shit to see. Like, it's just really fucking amazing.
Right.
Like, there's a lot of dope shit, or like coming over, like
We're seeing the
like-
oil wells and stuff like that.
yeah. Like,
on
there's so
some
much
real
dope
shit, like if you've never seen the planes, quote unquote, dude, it'll fucking blow your mind. Because the first time I ever saw the planes that like, you know, people were talking about, it's hill country. Like the highway doesn't define what the hill country is. It's like you see fucking fields of hills
Yeah.
and prairie and shit.
That's awesome.
You know what always trips me out though is I always look at the trees.
Right.
You know how long it takes a tree to grow?
Depends on the
I don't
tree.
know.
Depends how long the tree. Oh, the tree.
25 years.
Until it what dies or until it reaches adulthood.
At least 25
Or-
years until it grows. So every tree that you ever see, it's at least 25 years old.
It's before it even comes out the ground.
No, before it gets big enough to be a tree.
What
So
is it
again,
before?
Like, what?
So
I'm
if-
confused.
okay, no, this is no. You got it, bro. You got it. You're straight. Okay, so if
You
you
get that tree literature.
yo,
Fuck, man, I'm all fucked over now, man. It's like,
like I've been watching them for a minute. So if you ever see
for 25 years.
25 years for a tree to meet, cancel. 25 years for a tree to reach maturity.
Okay, there you go.
Have you ever seen a mature tree while traveling?
I guess. I mean, I would think so.
Yeah.
What was the question?
Have you ever seen a
I feel like
mature
these keep going
tree?
into like jokes.
Have I ever seen a mature? What do you mean? Have I ever seen a mature
Have
tree?
you ever seen a mature tree?
I mean, yeah,
I'm
I think
gonna
so.
say yes.
No, while traveling. That's the shit. That's the
What kind of tree are we talking about?
any kind of tree, man.
Because
Like a
like
tree
there's
with all his
Look,
shit together.
Okay. I'll bring it back to this. When I was in Arizona, there's a cactus, right?
Mhm.
The saguaro cactuses, man, they have arms that come out like this,
Mhm.
like that, straight up like
Mhm.
L's.
You trying to show off your muscle? I
No.
get it.
Yeah,
Nah.
but like, but those cactuses take 75 years to grow one arm. So if you ever see one of those trees, whenever I see one of those trees, I'm like, man, that tree has lived for 75 years.
You're talking about a
At least.
cactus, right?
Have you
Yeah,
seen the
No, but I'm saying like, look at this. This is what I know about cactus. When it takes cactus to grow one arm, it's 75 years. When it takes trees, it takes 150.
Have you seen the northern pine
It'll
trees?
blow your fucking mind, dude. Whenever you think about this tree that's been standing so long, it's 150 years old at least for
150?
one arm. Yeah,
It's fucking old.
yeah. And like, think
I'm still confused, but it's
No.
old.
No. My main point is just like how much history I've seen since its birth from a seed. They live to be 1,000 years old. The redwoods in California are no fucking joke.
Those are them huge ass ones, right?
They're like
I wish I could go see them.
Yeah.
Yeah, those. I would love to go see
You know,
those, man.
in the Philippines, they barcode their trees so that they know if someone tried to cut it down or anything,
Really?
and they keep track of them. Because in their, not the Philippines, but Baguio City specifically, Rizzle told me
Where's that at?
mountains in the Philippines, Baguio City. I don't know where. The city's like in the mountains in the Philippines, in some of the mountains. It's called Baguio City. It's where Rizzle's from.
Fadio City?
Baguio.
Bagrio.
It's like a main tourist
I feel like I
attraction.
don't know anything about trees.
Well, they're
Educate yourself, man.
since for some reason they really they find trees really precious there, so they barcode all of them. Not barcode, but like tag them, you know.
Right.
So if one's cut down, they're just like, okay, where'd this tree go? And they have some way of finding it. It blows my mind.
It's different.
Same with the lions, man.
What?
Barcode them.
Oh, the lions from the inside.
Yeah. Barcode them from the outside, yo.
It's
Yo, okay, like this is a serious question.
You gotta stop drinking, man. You slurring everywhere.
Yo, okay, I'm not. Look, for you all outside, I've had 2 bottles of wine, And I'm not stopping.
It's 2. 2. He's going for 3, possibly 4.
3 is reasonable. 4, like I will be out the
A
door.
tree is reasonable.
Tree is reasonable.
Dang, I need to get like the T encyclopedia so I can read up on trees.
Yo, I'm being realistic.
There's actually some pretty cool trees out there. No, there's seriously like a tree that
That's why
migrates.
people don't listen to our podcast, man.
No, this is good though. I like this tree talk.
You know about the trees that migrate?
There's actual trees that migrate in the Southwest.
Yeah, they were in the Lord of the Rings, right?
No, those are treants, dude. Those are real.
No, but they're actual cactus that move around.
Yeah, and there's
like, tumbleweeds.
Yeah,
they're actually living weed. They're actually living bushes.
I was gonna say, can we smoke them?
No, you could, but you could probably get too fucked up to remember what happened.
Because then they'll have you tumbling. Get it? Because it's a tumbleweed.
Oh shit! Not funny.
What happened to Ray?
I don't know.
Ray and Braylon, everybody.
They got one mic open right there.
Oh man,
That's your mic.
We're down to 1 camera now too.
Already,
And we're down to 3 people watching us who aren't saying nothing. They're probably like
About
going, "What is
trees."
with trees over here?"
And give us a common factor here.
What do you mean a common factor?
Like, give us one subject to fucking blow up on.
Trees.
But to elaborate on trees, if you do not water a tree, it will not grow. That's all I know about trees.
You should just drop the mic. Bam! Done.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know about trees.
I know they don't heal. They're callous.
I know this that you can give a tattoo to a tree.
Explain.
What the fuck?
By branding it.
On some real shit.
Tell me more.
When it's a younger tree, it's about this wide.
About that wide?
Yeah.
You talking about me or are you talking about a tree?
Let's be realistic. Let's talk about the tree, all right?
About that big.
Some realistic shit. All right, Daniel.
Okay, what about that tree being
So
that
you,
wide?
you can carve into the tree
Uh-huh.
any one of its branches, and it will carry that carving until the rest of its life.
I thought it took 150 years for a branch to grow.
It takes 75 years for cactus arms to grow. It takes, I'm not sure about specific tree branches to grow. But
Yeah,
it takes,
enough
but
about
it takes 75.
Enough about the trees.
No, I'm just saying. Wait. Let me bring it back.
That's what he said earlier, right? The tree branches take 150 years to grow.
No, they take 25 years.
No, he said it's 25 years for it to grow
To
to
grow a mature tree,
and then
right?
150 years for it to grow.
100. You said 150 years for a tree branch?
I said 150 years for it to grow branches.
Like a lot of them, though.
Like more than a fucking quarter inch.
Like a quarter inch of a
Man,
branch
you
takes.
gotta put these facts in because
Okay. In case y'all didn't know, let me specify because there's a lot of information going on. It takes 25 years for it to grow a branch. It takes 75 years for it to grow branches.
Branches.
Capital S.
More than one.
Is
more
this a
than
tree?
one, so it
It's a
goes
tree.
it goes
Because I have a
100
tree
years.
that's not 20.
Hey,
125 years with
It
only
takes 25 years to grow one branch that goes out sideways. It takes 75 years to grow branches, which is multiple. It takes 150 years to grow multiple branches. And it takes 200 years to grow a stalk and fucking branches. Because a tree does not grow on branches alone. It grows on a stalk, which is a root, which grows upwards and then spreads out. I mean, it's I will say it's geometry. It's no, on some real shit. There's a circle that goes on. It's the Fibonacci square. It grows in a circle square. So every 4 or 5 decade kind of period, it goes up and up. And there's also the Fibonacci circle. That's where it is. And
he's looking up trees.
Yeah, we're all trying to fact check this real quick. Not that we don't believe you.
Well, all I know is I have a tree that's not 25 years old and it has branches.
I know.
So.
But how tall is it?
That was how tall.
Not that tall.
What is that tall?
The ceiling, dude.
It's like 6 feet.
No,
that's
8 feet, 9 feet.
you gotta be more precise about if you're gonna say it takes 25 years, this amount of time. You gotta say like how tall you're talking about. How big is the branch that takes 25 years?
Okay, but this is the tricky part. Okay, are you ready for the tricky part?
like is that tricky already?
Daniel,
He's gonna be like, "Fuck you, Daniel."
how long did it take you to grow this tall? Tell me.
You're gonna tell me in rain.
50 years?
Who said 50 years?
AZNmike, did it take you 40 years to get that tall?
Oh man, I don't even know where we are.
No, I think
No shit. Keep up, bro. Keep up.
no. Well, but here's
Try to, dude.
no. But here's the thing, though. I think I get
Speaking to
you.
the mic, dude. Speaking to the mic.
I get what you're saying. Like the majesty of nature. And sort of like how we go through it, but we don't really appreciate it because we just see it every day. So yeah, man, I'm totally with you on that. Ray's back, so we're gonna talk about. I guess we're gonna switch the subject. Something about booty.
What we got
We're
talking
talking
about?
about ass.
Something about ass.
About trees.
You brought this tree thing up, didn't you?
You did.
Yeah.
You know about trees, right?
Scoot over, let me
You
get
know
it.
about trees, right?
Let me get in there.
I think we all have our niche. Like Ray got the booty, Vic got the tree.
What were you talking about trees?
I don't know. He's drunk. Raymond Butler. Raymond Butler.
You done gave Victor too much.
We're not gonna let him drive home tonight. Don't worry.
What time is it?
It's 12:30.
Oh, see, it's
I
almost
have,
12.
I have.
The reason Victor is
Listen, I have 2 more parties to go after this in like 10 minutes. So I'm about to dip out.
you drive like that.
That's fun. They're walking distance.
the reason Victor is drinking so much is because tomorrow's his 28th birthday, y'all.
Well, technically,
Technically,
is it in 10 minutes?
In 10 minutes. In 10 minutes is his 28th
So
birthday.
what are you gonna do for me?
Man,
we're gonna go woo.
whoop your ass.
I'll fucking whoop the shit out of every one of you motherfuckers. Like,
With your
Ray's
tree
gonna
for
hold you.
like the Lord of the Rings trees.
Ray out first because he's the biggest. I'll take AZNmike out because he's the second biggest. I'll take Daniel out because he's the third biggest. And Jose, I would save for.
I'm mad friendly. I don't want to fight nobody.
You're ridiculous.
I'm not trying to fight.
AZNmike. You see this right here?
No, I'm not looking at that, man. I ain't trying
That's
to
why
get
he's
him, man.
third. That's why he's third.
Oh my god.
It's because he's traveled far and wide.
That's
He knows
right.
these
Because he
tricks.
knows.
Oh,
He knows these tricks.
microphones don't hit back.
He sees enough. He sees enough. But
It's ridiculous.
but
But
Daniel over here though.
Yo, Vic. Okay, so you're gonna be 28 in 10 minutes. So like, just like what do you think has been like the culmination of your 28 years of life on this planet? What do you think is like if you could reflect back, one of the things that you learned from being 28 years old, about to be 28 years old?
Like the biggest challenge is being an artist / musician, and in reality being a spiritual person.
right.
That's been the biggest challenge. The biggest revelation of it all is understanding that I have to be both at the same time. And Jose, like I bring this up to you because especially, man, like I've known you for at least 4 years, and you've seen me through my weaning off of like hard hallucinogenics like mushrooms and LSD. Like
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, like I was on that shit for a minute. I was this close to being perma-fried.
Yeah.
Fucking that close. If I would have went like a month or 2 more, I would have been fucking out of my gourd for like 3 years. And I've seen that shit.
Like Sid Barrett from Pink Floyd.
No. Classier.
Classier.
Come on, let's be realistic. I understand my shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but on 10 minutes away from being 28, like there's a
8 minutes now. It's almost over, bro.
All right, there's a 7-year cycle. There's enough for everybody to learn. There's a 7-year cycle, but when you're 27, you go through this chaotic journey. When you're 28, you come out of it, and you really realize that you're in control of your destiny, and it's whatever you choose to do with it. I'm turning 28 in about
6 minutes.
5 minutes. Daniel, let's be realistic here. Let's be realistic. Come on. No, let's be realistic here. Let's be realistic. I turned 28 like fucking a day ago. In Australia.
In Australia, yes.
Eat a dick.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. But on some real shit, I chose to.
Not funny.
Funny to me, goddammit. All right. Yeah.
Anyway.
But like, I'm just saying, like, choose to live your life as you choose to, yo. Because nobody else can fucking delegate that. Like, I will say shit that's wild and out of control. Like, I don't give a fuck. Fuck would be a reference to what we were talking about earlier, which would be slang words. I don't care what anybody thinks about me because I am just myself. Like
he is Victor and Victor is he.
Yes, sir. And I'm okay with that because this is where I'm at right now. And at the same point, at the same time, at the same precision of synchronicity, if you go as far as the metaphysical punctuality of all that shit, it's
like Jesse Jackson.
Yeah. It depends on how far you want to go. If you want to go to fucking molecular shit like 8487, like 28 years ago to this day, to this cue, to this point when my motherfucking gave birth to me, my crown chakra opened up. It depends on how far you want to fucking go. It depends on how far you can fucking handle it. Like, I am the ultimate, as you are the ultimate, that holds its consciousness together. Like, I choose to stay on this lower level so I can bring others up to this fucking consciousness that is there it is, present and aware, as opposed to oblivious.
With that whole paragraph, you just got everybody high that was listening in. Like they're all like perma-fried right now.
You know what? I thank them for listening in, and because I'm grateful for them to fucking chime themselves in, because they are the ones that actually contribute to this universal consciousness. And like this is the reason, Ray, that I don't try to step on a high post and preach to people like this is what is this, right? This is what is that, because I keep that shit to myself. And when I get a little drunk, I make a lie. Because I
love you, man.
You know, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna front. Why would I front when I'm drinking a little bit and I'm a little drunk to say that, you know, you are your best self and you're your best self now. And
since we're on that drunken note, we're gonna segue to
but you see, you can't even come into like the truth of it. You go back to the drunkenness as opposed to the truth.
That's because we gotta move on.
That's our time, though, ain't it?
Is it? Look at you done ate up the acid about time on the show. Well, anyway,
you got 3 minutes.
Well, speaking of which, the truth always comes out when you're drunk, right?
It's true.
I'm just saying we are all contributing to this equality and this equalness and the lives matter and the justice.
Right on. Well, Victor's gonna continue to get drunk. I guess we're gonna get out of here.
Yeah. You can put it on me. You can put it on me, but the reality is,
look,
you don't want to.
God damn it! All right,
how much have you, episode
8?
How much have you?
Episode 8.
How much have you had to drink?
And we're signing out. I'm Ray in the building.
Yep.
I'm artistdiy. I check out the basement.
Yo, AZNmike, hit me up on Instagram.
Abstractbray coming through. Jose Lenses fogging it up.
Jose.
Kenny Case.
Yeah.
And I'm Raymond B. All right, y'all. Peace,
See
love,
you next week.
and oil sheen. Deuces.
Oil sheen.
Yeah.
Yo, man, that shit's live. Yeah. People sign. Hey, so
Wrap that shit up, please. Wrap that shit up.
Google already wrapped that shit up. It's like loading up to the internet right now.
It's just loading up right now. All your drunkenness.
We got 4 viewers.